G'day viewers, Gary here from Platform 1 MRC. Glad you could join me for the final 2023 video. So, I trust you all had a Merry Christmas, spent time with the family and friends, and you got special things under the Christmas tree. Hopefully they're Motorola related too. If you want to make a comment down below on what you may have received for Christmas, let us know. If you're on any of the Facebook groups, show us a couple of pictures. Even if you want to throw a few pictures up on Platform 1 MRC, glad to have you there. So share what you got. So I'm going to share with you what I received. Now, I did pick up this Murphy manufacturing kit from Micro Engineering. Actually picked it up second hand, and that could be for a possible layout in the near future. I have got a little bit of spare track lying around, so whether I want to build another little shunting plank, something small that I can just pick up and take anywhere, I could always do that, because I've got a ton of other stuff that I picked up from a deceased estate earlier in the year too. So they're all American buildings, so I've got a bunch of 40-foot box cars and what have you, a lot of older rolling stock, and I thought, well, maybe pick myself up a steam locomotive throughout the year, nice little switching layout using all the older stock, a couple of these older buildings that I've got. Could detail up really nice, but that's another story. So what else did I get? Well, my son went out and bought me this book, 303 Tips for Detailing Model Railroad Scenery and Structures. Now, it's an older book, older publication I should say, but from flicking through it, everything in here applies to what we do today. So don't disregard any older books like this. Plenty of tips in there. So look, it's a great book. That's all I can say. Whether you're doing stonework, weathering buildings, ballasting, laying down turf, grasses, whatever, it's all in there and covers it extensively. So, good book. Now, the other book that I did buy myself, and I am proud that I got this book actually, it was Model Railroading as Art by Lance Minheim. Now, I do know my mate Steve, the British railroader, picked up the book Scenery for Switching Layouts. Now, it's one of Lance's new books too, and from what Steve says, that's a brilliant book. I recommend this, like Steve recommends the other book. So if you're ever up after a decent book, take a look. Fantastic. And the lengths that Lance goes to produce these books to teach us novices out there how to actually build a model railroad, detail a model railroad, photograph a model railroad. Fantastic. Well worth the money spent. So, the only other thing I got for Christmas, and I bought myself, was a Walters bulkhead flat car. Why? Simply because one of our members on Platform 1 MRC, Keith, he wanted to know how I weathered one of my bulkhead flat cars. So this one's slightly different. So the one I weathered up, is just here. Now you can see that I've individually painted the planks, weathered the ends accordingly and what have you, dusted it, and he wanted to know the processes that I went to detail or weather this. So that will be in an upcoming video, maybe mid-January to late January. We'll see how we go. Busy time of the year, summer down here in Australia, so especially the work I do. So we'll see how we go on that. Otherwise, it's just been a little bit more weathering. That's the other thing I've been doing. So practicing roofs. Now, roofs are always one of those awkward things to do. A lot of time when we go out rail fanning, we photograph, trains going past, you see the side, you don't necessarily see the roof. So I've been doing a bit of research on how these roofs rust out and the weathering effects on them, and that one I'm pretty happy with. And currently I've been working on a few of the other cars that I've got here, which is the Tropicana cars. And these ones have been done with oils. Now, the oils take a lot longer to dry. Apparently you can get additives to allow your oil to dry quicker, but hey, it's summer down here in Sydney, the weather's warm, 2-3 days, and you're only putting the oils on lightly. We tend to get a good dry on it anyway. So I've got a couple of these to do, and a few down here behind me, and this one's probably going to be the most heavily weathered out of all of them anyway. The rest are going to be just starting to taint with rust. Another car that I've been working on as well is another cheaper, I think they're Walters FEC box car, so sliding doors and everything. Well, that door's not going to slide open. I guess I painted it shut, but anyway. That side, as you can see, I've got the door open so I can paint all the interior here, but I'm pretty sure that door will slide shut. Maybe with a bit of force it will, but different techniques on the roof there as well. So that's a couple other things. Now, I'm going to model those with the door open, so I've also been painting up the floorboards on the inside, you know, various greys, tans, browns, whatever. Just so when you look inside, it looks like a fairly well-worn, weathered deck inside the box car. So what I will do, I'll show you a quick run by of some of the weathering that I've done on a couple of these cars, especially the flat car, the box car. What else have I done? I think there's another, I think it's Conrail or CSX box car that I've got over the other side of the layout there that I'm just going to run a short train through, and I'll show you that. So look, short and sweet it is, this video. And it's the last one for the year, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. You probably want to get on with 2024 and the celebrations for the New Year's Eve. So, with that, I want to wish you all a happy new year, and may your modelling continue. And you know what I'm going to say next? Take care, stay safe, and keep on modelling. Cheers, Gary.